and it would be more interesting. So, okay, wait, go live. Boom, there we go. I'm busy eating flamby at the moment. Ooh. Bright Falls. I'm busy eating a pudding cup. Alan Wake. Okay, let's do this. Continue game. Hard drive. Be aware of Widowmakers. Okay, well, change the gun. There's nothing else is going to be here. There's another hunting rifle. Ooh, that gives us an additional 6 ammo stuffs. Okay, and then let's just switch to this, and then let's grab this piece of paper. Okay, now let's go to F5. Yeah, so clearly I read that one already. Okay, well, let's continue roaming through the forest. That wasn't me. Problem solving, just climb over here. Batteries, please just fetch me my batteries, batteries. Hey. Jeez, dude. Whoa, is there anybody next to me? Okay. Yeah, buddy. Boy. No. Bad. Wait, are we making our way up to the to our house, or are we still on Lover's Peak? 100% there's gonna be some guy here, I think. Lithium batteries, that's good batteries. Jeez, dude. Oh jeez. Hopefully that didn't land on anybody.
Loading is a hazardous occupation.
Nope. No.
Headshot.
Yeah, no, that was a whole lot of batteries down the train. Thank you very much. Okay, wait, I need to slice my pudding cup. Mmm. Camping grounds. Okay, let's go up there. And let's reload. Who there? Oh.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Return to Barry. Move, birds, move. Barry.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Nah. Okay, I'm going to switch to this. Okay, well, I can't take that on max. What's in there? Oh, that's a car, dude. Heck yeah. I want a car. Are you serious? Oh. Turn to Barry. Wait. Is Barry in here? Barry's not in there. Okay, wait.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Okay, wait. Find garage keys. Why don't I just like shoot the rock or the lock? Sorry. Find garage keys. Where are the garage keys? I don't see no garage keys.
I had to
Oh,
find
there
the
we go.
key to the garage.
I did.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can hold my attention and yourself.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was scary. Okay, so now this game's starting to get a little bit creepy. Oh no. Do I have to drive? Okay, driving isn't that bad in this. Barry! Yeah, I'm not the best driver, probably because I haven't gotten my license just yet, because I'm still a kid. But anyways, Okay, well, I guess I need to go on foot from now. Or I need to move this. What the What the frick?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Barry. Do I have to kill Barry too? That wouldn't be very nice. Barry's pretty cool, I guess.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Flippin' bugger.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Right. The darkness controls the token. Okay, well, I have a flare.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Okay, well, okay, so the game's now telling me I must move. What the heck, Barry? Defeat the birds. Oh, so it's like one of those things.
Al, make them go away, please! Goddamn horrible situation is an amount of work for birds. Oh, shoot! Oh, crap.
Oh, geez, there you are.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
That's some good pudding cup.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
That lady, I knew she was suspicious.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me where I am? You. Won't you say something? I need.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Where are you looking, man?
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Probably your kids. Oi! Oi, Rose! Where's my pages? What was that knock?
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Oh, jeez.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Good job.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going. Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster.
Right.
My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Okay, we'll leave the trailer. Okay. There's a crack in the floor. Oh.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station. Quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
What? Mug. Mug. Nom. Mug. Okay, let's go. Get to the car. I'm just gonna run past everyone and everything. Ooh, hello to you, Cafe.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
What did I do?
What I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy
I'm gonna get away.
There he is! Free! Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Damn.
Not to escape the po-po. Okay.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Hello? Something a lot worse is going on here, man. I need to get out of here.
Search the area! Stay sharp! This way! Over here!
Oh my. That's kinda crazy.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Take a breath, my dude. Take a breather.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Jeez, dude, that is intense. Wait, the gas station. What am I looking at? Well, dang, dude. Thermal mug.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on! Sit down and give me that.
Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whip load of scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was no power to the searchlight.
The darkness. I am the darkness. I was born in the darkness. A Batman. Woo! Oh, I need a breather, man. Jeez. Okay, well, let's continue. I hate that song. Knowing this game, I'm probably going to need to fight something.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
T1, come in. Over. T1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Flashbangs, bro, you're gonna make yourself go blind. Oh my golly, I can't see nooks. Okay. Run, 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 run. Ooh. Flashback, flashback, flashback. Flashback. Oh. My freaking retinas, man.
You are under arrest.
Don't touch me. Anybody else? Again, no. Flipping through me with an X. What's wrong with these people? Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. 3 flares. Why do I need this running? Wait, trust no one in the dark. Jeez, fam. It's like, kinda nuts. Get out. Get out, noobs. Yes, flashbangs. Need those for flashbangs. Get away from me. Why am I always... That's already... No, that's... Yeah, that's the radio station. Okay, wait. I need a little bit of breather. Okay, apparently not. You're just being full of poofy. Yeah, radio station. There we go. Yeah, buddy. He was waiting, but I was ready.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us? Well,
they'll have to try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. Get back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Ouch.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose... Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation. Cops, and find my own way to the mine.
Yes. Oh, you boys done goof. Where ye? Where are you? You done goof, boy. Dang, son, where you find this?
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Darkness controls the taken. What the heck, dude? They attack so fast. Dude, that's some bull. Hey. Stay on. But no, let's go inside and grab this. Get away from me. Let's see, get away from me. No, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shoot, 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 man, shoot. Oh my gosh, dude, why is this so annoying? Oh jeez, what the heck? What the heck? I'm being sandwiched. No, this is unfair. This is so freaking unfair. Stop. No, that's stupid. Go away. Shoot! Shoot! Yo! This dang game, man. So frustrating. Good. Can you heal up now? I'm not going anywhere until I am properly healed. I am not going to move. Dude, I need more flashbangs. And that music, stop it, it's bad. Stop it. Wait, there's a train. I should have jumped on it.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone.
Ow, stop my freaking eardrums, dude.
Be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I'm a little bit triggered from that last flippin' thing that happened. Because that's just quite annoying when a game's that unfair with you. It's just so stupid. Move it. Oh my.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, that's so scary. Yes, finally did. Get me out of here, man. Go away. These people are not very nice, eh?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Run, run, run. Coffee. I know this guy freaking sleep, my dude. Oh. Nope. Got flare, that's gonna be useful. Yeah, you wanna scheme me like that, huh? Peace. Nah. I'm fine. In the light, you can't hurt them. Wait, in the light, you can't hurt them. What? So, like, if I'm in light, I can't hurt them. But can they still hurt me? Oh no, it's gonna be another boss battle. Really? No. I must see that open space. Nah, come on, fam. Just reload everything preemptively. And yeah, let's.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
This coming, yeah. I really hate boss battles in this game because you can't see anything, dude. The camera is so weird. Well, not really like boss battles, but where a whole clump of them are just there. Super annoying. I liked the rifle. I don't like the shotgun. It takes forever to reload. Oh no, they give you the shotgun in the worst parts of the game. This really is a heavy duty flippin' flashlight, dude. Yes, give me some more batteries. Give me damn batteries. Oh. Yes. Batteries. Why do I like to? Ooh. I can drive another.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Oh, why? No, I don't want to go that far. We're probably going to need to go on foot. That's so stupid, bro.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
GTA.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Chillax. Why don't you change up my car? I want to steal this dude's car. That car looks nicer. You can ride it. Oh my gosh, dude. And this one actually has lights. Okay, let's explore the house over here. In case there is anything that is just some lore. That sucks. Time to drive a car. Try to not look suspicious. This is one huge car, dude. Woo! Don't wanna go in there. Should I go stylish? You know, yeah, I'll go stylish. I have had a lot of stress on me lately, so I deserve a nice looking car. So useless. Okay. Dang, son, look at this. This looks good. I don't want to be in there when that falls over. Well, I got out at the right time. Visitor parking. Pff, you think I have a car, mate?
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay. Oh, okay. In 1970, a volcanic eruption blew up Coultron Lake. While relating miner caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 meters. Yeah. No, miners. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't read. It's a Sunday. Give me a break. Lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Nice. See, guys, I can read, partially.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
No, duh, I'm not dead.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Maybe if I could frickin' go out the front door, that would be pretty nice. I'm just gonna jump over and expect that this is the way. Caution, yeah, you should have put that on the upside of the door, you flippin' nuts. Yes, I just did that. Well, if... Parkus. Wait, there's paper on the floor.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
What is wrong with these freaking things, man? They nut in the names. They nuts. I did nut. Light can go through things, mother buffer. Wait. Oh. Hatch, 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 oh, open hatch. Just do it, just open the hatch. Why won't you open the freaking hatch? Flop. Bro, okay, Snot, if I had to be in this situation, I think by now I would have like shot myself or something. Because I cannot handle stuff like that.
What the hell?
Gosh, it's a volcano.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Alright, come on. That's how it's done. That's how the news goes. Turn off. I hate how my vision goes wonky. I hate that. Yeah, fam, I know what yous do. Mrs. Not Stupid. Stop. Oh, wow. Ow. Stop throwing me with things, you dumb flippin' schmuck. Okay, I'm sick and tired of this. Come. Heh, you dumb schmuck. Suck it! Sucking too hard on a lollipop. Oh. Stop. Stop. Stop! Bruh! Freaking move, man! What is wrong with you? Actually, what the frick, dude? Stop. 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 Oh. Why is this game so rude? And this is on easy mode, guys. If this had to be on normal or hard, this would be like impossible. Yum. I don't like that. Stop throwing things at me. I said stop throwing things. Bruh, I hate these noises. Usually, like, I'm used to being the scary one in like horror games and stuff. I'm not used to be the one running away. Well, that's a lie. But you know what? In real life, it's scary. Just wasted a whole bunch. A shift. Oh my gosh, bro. What the frick? They like constantly hit. They don't stop for 1 second. Like, they're like the berserker zombies or something, dude. I'm complaining about this game too much. Caffeine. I actually don't like caffeine, but I'd rather do follow.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
That stuff kinda scares me, man. I don't like this game anymore. It was cool, but now it's too scary. And my fingers are sore. Jeez, bro, chill. Oh my gosh. The cover-up story. There was a massive
There was no way the
windstorm.
flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah, I see you down there. I'm just not even gonna deal with you guys, mate. Stop. You guys done? Stop, dude. Done with you guys. Oh my gosh. Ow, just bit my tongue. Oh. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I love these bots.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
What? No, that's F9. Don't want to click that. Oh, that the gross. Oh, those are leaves. I get them. Stop granting. Wait, no, those aren't points. Cover. Yes. Yeet. Ow. Run away. Give me more! Give me more, give me more. I want more
I had no real
batteries.
plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action. Yes, this is so much better. Yes, finally, dude. Oh yeah, I heard them. $100. Pump action shotgun's awesome, dude. Duck, 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 duck. Duck, 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 duck.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
It better not be.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
I hate these guys, dude. The frick, stop running. You're such a meme. Can't run now, can ya? Yeah. Should probably stop using my shoot in. Look at yeah. Shine the light on you, you can't move.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Frick. What the fudge? Cross the ghost town. Paper. F5.
Things were
Wake
never
and
as simple
Cassie.
in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
gotta jump this one, man. Oh. Okay. This is a boss battle on its own! Weakness trees. How many of those do I still need to get, bruh? Oh. Oh, okay, that's so much better. Why did I need keys? Well, I guess I haven't. Oh, that's why. Yeah, just like put my gun inside of the door, yeah. It looks like this is like the darkness's home or something.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
I don't know why I'm clicking spacebar. Spacebar. Hunting rifle. Is this Fortnite or something?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Oh. Well, I'll hurry up. No, then. Do not breathe. I swear, dude. Bruh, that breathing's freaky.
Birds.
I ain't afraid of no birds. I ain't afraid of no birds. I ain't afraid of no birds. Come here, birds. Yeah, birds. You got nothing on this. Your boy's a savage. Jeez, please don't. Tunnel. Well, Who's calling my name?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Examine silver mine.
Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I want to see if he has a ring on his finger. He doesn't have a ring on, I don't think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Wait, if that's light, then it must be daytime.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Okay, so now clearly there's some beef with this character. But look at him chains, oh. Oh, what's up? Wait, I came from there. Didn't I? I'm so bamboozled right now. Dang, wait. Really? It's like you've never done an 800-meter sprint. Like, you do 50 meters and you're like panting on the floor.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
The machinery's gonna get y'all dead. That's what my mama taught me. Oh, okay. Said I need to jump. Oh, I'm a little bit tired, guys. Oof. Oof, oof, oofty oof. Oof, 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 oof. No point of coming up here. Why did I do that? Okay, let's go over here. Okay, there we go. I get what it means. The puzzle solving in this game is quite nice. PvP. Heck of a kick, my dude. Jeez. Why didn't you just slide down like every other GTA person, huh? Have to have it perfect so I don't fall between the cracks. No pun intended. I'm a little bit tired, I have a headache, and I'm playing this. It's better than playing Fortnite, I guess. Flippin' ragey game. Climb! My character's semi-retarded. Can't climb things. His kicks are kind of funny. You go away. That should teach them. Flat batteries.
Another cable car. Just great.
Birds. I'm gonna do this. you the freaking. Shouldn't waste these. No, I did that. It's not here. Jeez, man.
Shit.
Language, but you said it. Oh, forget it. Oh no. I'm just gonna get ready. Run, you tard! If you could freaking run, that would be pretty awesome. Jeez, mate. Don't stand still, you fuck. I'm not taking any stuff today. I need to read them again. Hello, you piece of paper, how you doing? Let's
Marty
read.
checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them. and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
I'm really confused on where this story is going. Writers are weird. What they should do is just go, okay, the end. Why didn't you just push it? Yes, path of destruction, am I right? Who bricks off a doorway? I'm not going in there, are you mad? Oh, it's not even a door, but okay. Jeez, dude. Who's writing all this Tom stuff, man? And besides, who is Tom? This is a creepy freaking house, man. Shotgun rounds. Okay, wait. Cross Mountain Ruins. Oh! Back. You guys. Woo. The flip. Heavy duty torch. I don't think I actually need to point it at them. I think I just need to hold the little circle around their heads. And they should Apocal Ninja Hadouken. How do I not have like broken bones and like scraped open skin? Like, sure, like I have one on the side of my head, but that's from a while ago. I mean, that was from a car crash. So my kryptonite is a car crash.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Well, you kind of like spoiled the ending.
I was close now. I
You
tried
had
hold
to
on
shut up.
Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. Get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball, you see?
Everything's coming back to me.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Yeah, dude.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet.
Okay, so now let's talk about this guy. He must be a really forgiving person, because I flippin' bopped him in the nose a couple of episodes ago, and now he's doing all of this. This guy is such a nice guy. I don't know why my character is just full of poofy, but
Splendid,
anyways.
Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Okay, wait. Sensitivity. I have to put low and lower because I think the game changes it the whole time.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Not everything. Hey, it's what time is it? This thing doesn't even make sense.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the
That's
journey
a
towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
I like this guy.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works
like
on
him.
video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Ba-dum-bum.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay, so now I'm very confused about this. Am I called Alan Wake, or am I Tom? Oh, I see. Maybe it's like a split personality thing.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Okay. I don't know why my character is always just full of like.
It's hard to think.
He's my guy is not a very nice person. I would get over myself, and I would just.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy...
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair
Oh my
looked bad.
gosh.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper. We're on a comeback tour, baby. Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult Hammer's Way will have it say rise up in their name.
Why do I always need to cause more less? I don't like this. Just take therapy, dude.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds. Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that
Barry?
how you...
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Find a way out. light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no... Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Come on, man. Where do I get a light source from, dude? Let's rumble, Spooky. What the heck are you doing? Come.
I'm here!
Well, that's nice, Barry. Freaking where's the car?
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
say. Don't trust him. Okay. Like, I really hope that there's going to be a choice that you can make in this game where it's like, trust her or not.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Can my vision not be all wonky because, like... Well, they can come for me. Freaking maze.
The channel. We'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
Barry. Barry. Don't tell me you turned into one of them.
Then you'll be nice and calm. Like things to be
How big is this garden? Okay. Yeah, your boy knows.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Oh, that's not very nice. Okay. Something's gonna jump out of these woods, I just know it. Heavy DT just allows the flashlight to be there for longer.
Barry! Barry! Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry.
I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
You idiot. Barry, you idiot! Yeah, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. Just come on! This game's stupid, dude. Oh, for God's sake, man. Go away. I really no. No, stop, come on. Ugh, this game, dude. Screw off, man. Listen. No. Huh? Go away. Huh? Yeah, you're scared now, huh? Go away. Get away from me. Yeah. Finally, okay. Who's next? Freaking Barry, you idiots. Barry's a retard of emotes. I'm just saying that. Very toxic at the moment. Barry, finally, dude. Jeez. No. No. Go away. I can't freaking move, Barry. If you could help, you'd be such a freaking brain, man. Jeez. He's useless, dude.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
This game, bro.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Okay guys, I'm gonna end the stream here today because it's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours already, and I'm tired. I want to lay down for a little bit and I want to go find something to eat, and yeah. So like and subscribe, comment down below because I always appreciate you guys talking to me. Hit the notifications bell so that you know every single time I start live streaming. And I will see you guys all later.